Welcome everyone, welcome to another reaction. Before we start this reaction, I just wanted to tell you that we have a sale going on right now. We have our winter collection clearance sale, pretty small wording for it. But we have 10% off all our merch, and most of it will leave the store when the next merch drops. We are planning a new merch collection. It's going to be pretty damn cool. And yeah, this collection will leave the store after it. So till then, till the 27th this month, I guess, yeah. We have 10% off all the merch catalog that we have online right now. So check the description below for the merch. Also, make sure to check the description for the pre-save link of my upcoming Nightmare Fuel EP coming out on the Cyber Roundtable. Gonna be cool. Pretty cool EP. Full announcement today, I guess, yeah. And yeah, now let's dive into the reaction. Something popped up in my feed. I'm kind of excited about this. I'm kind of afraid about this. You guys know that I have a theory that there is no single artist yet who is able to combine electronic music and metal the way it should be combined. It's a hot take, I know. There's a few artists who do it for a while, like Sullivan King, Phase 1. Also, Svdden does it sometimes. Nimda does it, Stag does it. But in my opinion, maybe Igor is able to do it, like IGORRR. And there is Humanity's Last Breath, who combined electronic production, because I did the production, the sound design, and metal music really well. But I think the actual combination of electronic, especially bass music, and metal is so far not been done 100% right yet. The only person who did it right back in the days was Quiet, with his Absurd album, in my opinion. It worked really well, but only because it was a pretty distinct combination. But this tie-in of both worlds did not work yet. If you know an artist who combines those worlds extremely well, please let me know in the comments below. I am excited to hear if Midnight by Svdden, Peelingflesh, Nimda and YVM3 is finally the combination that I'm looking for. So let's check it out. Seems to be a lyric video. I'm pretty excited about that. And I'm honestly excited about the song. You guys know that I'm pretty critical with most of the YVM3 stuff, some Svdden stuff, and also some Nimda stuff. I enjoy them all. I like them all. I like what they are doing. But again, music is out there to be listened and to be judged in a certain way because it does a feeling to the artist. And as soon as it gives me a feeling and as soon as I criticize stuff, means that there is stuff that I appreciate. So take that in consideration. I don't bash stuff if I don't care about it. So let's check it out. Song is called Midnight. I told you already. Check the description for the original upload. Leave some love at the original upload. Tell them that I sent you if you watched this here first. And let's go. Okay, right away I have to pause a little bit. I like the production. I like the metal production so far. Metal production sounds pretty good. It has it does not really sound organic, but it also does not really sound over electronic. That's kind of the problem that I have with most Phase 1 stuff, that the metal parts just sound like electronic music pretty much. It's kind of the Mick Gordon problem. I love Mick Gordon and I love his stuff on his own, but compared to metal, most of the time it sounds a bit flat because it's kind of overcompressed and overproduced. Guitars sound pretty fuzzy and I like the drums. Of course, I love the pan snare. The pig squeals. Oh, I love the artwork. Sick artwork. Low end is a bit distorted. Drums could use a bit more transient, I think. Oh, that comes out of nowhere. Yeah, and I don't want to bash it. I feel so bad. Okay, so first of all, the initial, like just the drop itself, if we look at the drop, just the production of the drop, sorry for pausing the whole time, but it makes me emotional because I love the direction and I love the idea behind it. I enjoy the sound design. I love the crazy distortion. This really makes my heart shine. I think the snare needs to stand out more, needs more transient for sure. The snare sounds not really that well. But what I really, really don't like is the difference of volume in the metal part and the dubstep part. And that's the prime example of what I'm talking about. The dubstep part sounds so much better produced initially compared to the metal part, just because it's way louder and it's less organic. That always sounds tighter and more outproduced, obviously, because metal is a genre that is supposed to be somewhat messy. But if you combine it with dubstep and the dubstep part gets too clean, and I'm not saying this part is clean, like there's a lot of distortion going on and stuff, but the drums and everything just feel too clipped, right? Like it smashes through the mix like crazy, and in comparison to the metal part just sounds really, really, really fucking bad. Transition also does not really work in my opinion. But the dubstep part is sick. Oh, this transition was better. I like the drums. I'm honestly not the biggest fan of those grindcore-ish, just like vocals, but they kind of work here. Like with the whole aesthetic and everything, it works together, even though it's not my favorite style. Yeah, it's just personal taste in metal music, I guess. It's just not my favorite kind of metal, I guess. Again, I gotta say though, the artwork is 25 out of 10. I love the artwork. I adore it. This is so sick. One of the best artworks I've seen in a long time, I guess. This artwork is peak, really, for real. Whoever did that, big ups. Yeah, I love the drop again. Transition just doesn't work. Sick. The sound design is crazy at times. Like, wow! Oh, this sounds like sudden death again. Most sudden death part is the ending. Yeah, let's check it once more. The entire thing, because people complain that I pause too much. I don't care, but let's listen through the whole thing again. Again, just pay attention on everything that I'm saying. I think the idea of this is great. The execution could be more flashed out though. Because I think the metal part is not loud enough, you could just boost it 1 or 2 dB so it connects better to the dubstep part. That would make a huge difference. The big problem is that most dubstep producers have in mind that, oh, if the drop is louder, it sounds heavier. And it doesn't. It just sounds annoying. Like most dubstep artists make their songs pretty much unlistenable because they use a crazy volume automation, or the dubstep part is just crazy much louder than the metal part or the intro in general. And I don't like that at all. Just pulls me out of the immersion of the song, honestly. And secondly, the transitions are the biggest problem. I would have loved, and that I don't understand why that is not happening. Like most producers who try to connect metal and dubstep just take a metal intro and then have a dubstep drop. Why aren't you using electronic elements in the metal part and vice versa? Just combine those worlds, make a red line through the song, make it connect, like make it click, make it something new and something fresh, and not just a dubstep song with a metal intro. It's just a bit disappointing, you know, because I love this direction, I love the idea, but I'm just a bit disappointed by the execution, I guess. There we go. This is sick. How this starts is amazing. Sound design is crazy. Snare needs more transient for sure. It's just too boom. This transition was cool. That was a good one. Because it goes from messy to messy. Messy in a good way. Bust your gun to get it. Drops are just so random. But the sound design is so good. This sound now, I guess. No? That sound. What the hell, dude? Yeah. It's good. It's good. But if it could have been so much better. It could have been so much better, I think. A lot of potential in this one. Some really, really good stuff in this. Yeah, that's kind of all I can say to this. Let me know what you think about this one in the comments below. I'm excited to hear your thoughts in Metal X bass music combinations in general. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for checking out my EP. It's also in the description. And enjoy shopping some beautiful Crow's Nest and Code Pandorum merch. 10% off till the 27th. Love you all. See you in the next video. Peace.